Your bones are silently screaming for help right now, and you probably have no idea. Here's the scary part. By the time you actually feel calcium deficiency, you've already lost significant bone density. No pain, no warning signs, nothing. Just quiet damage happening every single day you skip these foods. And the most shocking part? Most people think dairy is their only option, which is exactly why they're falling short. Calcium does not just build your bones and teeth. It regulates your heartbeat. It enables every single muscle contraction in your body. It is essential for nerve signaling. And without adequate daily intake, your body does something most people find genuinely alarming when they first hear it. It starts pulling calcium out of your bones to keep your blood levels stable. Your body will sacrifice your skeleton to maintain calcium balance. That is how critical this mineral is to your survival. And it does it silently, with no symptoms, for years. Until the damage becomes visible. The recommended daily intake for most adults is at least 1,000 milligrams. Teenagers, postmenopausal women, and older adults need even more. And the foods that can get you there are far more varied and far more surprising than most people realize. By the end of this video, you'll know the 10 best calcium-rich foods on the planet, backed by real nutrition science, plus exactly how to fit them into your daily routine without changing your entire lifestyle. And that number one food? It's not milk, it's not cheese, it might already be sitting in your kitchen right now, completely ignored. Let's get into it. Number 10. Almonds. We're kicking off with almonds, and here's why they deserve a spot on this list. Just 1 ounce, about 23 almonds, gives you around 76 milligrams of calcium. That's not the highest on our list, but here's the surprising part. Almonds also deliver magnesium, which your body actually needs to absorb calcium properly. Without magnesium, calcium can't do its job. Almonds also support heart health and help control blood sugar spikes. Interesting fact, almonds aren't technically nuts, they're seeds from the fruit of the almond tree. Mind blown yet? Keep a small snack bag at your desk. Blend almond butter into your smoothie. Control portions. A handful of almonds daily is ideal. Number 9. Oranges. Most people don't know this, but oranges aren't just a vitamin C powerhouse. One medium orange contains about 60 milligrams of calcium. And here's the twist. The vitamin C in oranges actually helps your body build collagen, which works alongside calcium to keep your bones structurally strong. Oranges also support immune function and skin health. Fun fact: oranges were originally green in tropical climates. That orange color only develops in cooler temperatures. Add one to your breakfast, blend it into juice, or toss segments into a salad. Store-bought orange juice may have added sugar that negates its health benefits. Be cautious when choosing options. Number 8. White beans. This next food shocked researchers when they discovered just how calcium-dense it actually is. 1 cup of cooked white beans delivers around 160 milligrams of calcium, more than a lot of dairy alternatives on the market. White beans are also loaded with fiber and plant-based protein, making them incredible for heart health and digestion. Here's a surprising fact: beans are one of the oldest cultivated foods in human history, dating back over 7,000 years. Toss them into soups, stews, or mash them into a spread. One thing to watch: beans contain compounds that can cause bloating, so soak and rinse them thoroughly before cooking. Number 7. Chia seeds. Wait until you hear this one. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain roughly 180 milligrams of calcium. That's more than half a cup of milk, from tiny little seeds. Chia seeds are also packed with omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, which support heart and gut health. Here's something wild. Chia seeds can absorb up to 12 times their weight in liquid, forming a gel-like texture. That's why they're perfect for puddings. Sprinkle them on yogurt, blend into smoothies, or make overnight chia pudding. Quick tip: always let them soak before eating in large amounts. Dry chia seeds can be harder to digest. Quick question for you: Have you ever tried chia pudding? Drop a comment below, I'm curious how many of you are already doing this. Number 6. Sardines. Here's where things get interesting. Sardines, yes, the little canned fish, pack a massive calcium punch. A 3.75 ounce can contains around 350 milligrams of calcium, thanks to their edible soft bones. They're also loaded with omega-3s and vitamin D, and here's the key part most people miss. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption. You could eat all the calcium in the world, but without vitamin D, much of it goes to waste. Interesting fact: sardines are one of the most sustainable fish choices because they're low on the food chain. Add them to salads, toast, or pasta. Just watch your sodium intake, since canned sardines can be high in salt. Number 5. Tofu. Most people don't know this, but tofu can rival dairy when it comes to calcium, especially calcium-set tofu, which contains up to 350 milligrams per half cup. That's because tofu is literally made using a calcium-based coagulant during processing. Tofu is also a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs. Surprising fact: tofu has been a staple food for over 2,000 years, originating in ancient China. One misconception to clear up: tofu does not mess with hormone levels in a harmful way. That myth has been debunked repeatedly by nutrition research. Number 4. Kale. But here's the surprising part about kale: it actually has better calcium absorption than milk. 1 cup of cooked kale gives you around 180 milligrams of calcium, and your body absorbs roughly 40 to 50% of it, compared to about 30% from dairy. Kale is loaded with vitamin K, vitamin C, and antioxidants that fight inflammation. Here's a fact that surprises most people: kale belongs to the same plant family as broccoli and cabbage. Toss it into smoothies, sauté it with garlic, or bake it into crispy kale chips. Just remember, cooking kale slightly reduces certain nutrients, so mix raw and cooked preparations for balance. Number 3. Yogurt. Wait until you hear this. Plain yogurt delivers around 300 milligrams of calcium per cup, and here's the shocking part: it might actually be easier for your body to absorb than milk itself, thanks to the probiotics that support gut health and nutrient uptake. Yogurt also supports digestion and immune function. Interesting fact: yogurt has been around for thousands of years, likely discovered by accident when milk was stored in animal skin bags. Add it to breakfast bowls, use it in smoothies, or swap it for sour cream in recipes. Watch out for flavored yogurts though. Many are loaded with added sugar that offsets the health benefits. Number 2. Milk. You probably expected this higher on the list, but hear me out: milk absolutely deserves its spot. 1 cup delivers around 300 milligrams of calcium, and it's often fortified with vitamin D, making it one of the most efficient calcium sources available. Milk supports bone density, muscle function, and even hydration. Drink it with meals, use it in coffee, or cook oats with it instead of water. If you're lactose intolerant, lactose-free milk offers the same calcium benefits without the digestive discomfort. Before we get to number 1, let me ask you, which of these foods are you already eating regularly? Comment your number below, because you're about to see if your favorite made the top spot. Number 1. Sesame seeds. Here it is. The food that shocked researchers and honestly should be far more popular than it is. Just 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds contain around 280 milligrams of calcium. But here's the real surprising part: sesame seeds, ounce for ounce, contain more calcium than most dairy products on the planet. They're also rich in healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants called lignans, which support heart health and hormone balance. Interesting fact: tahini, made from ground sesame seeds, has been used in Middle Eastern cuisine for thousands of years specifically because of its incredible nutrient density. One important note: sesame seeds are more nutrient-dense in their hulled form, so unhulled seeds actually pack even more calcium than most people realize. So there you have it, the 10 best calcium-rich foods, and notice something important. The most powerful strategy isn't relying on one single food. It's combining sources like sesame seeds, dairy, leafy greens, and fish to maximize absorption and support long-term bone health. Your bones are working for you every single day, silently, without complaint. The least you can do is fuel them properly, starting today. If this video helped you, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me which food surprised you the most, and subscribe if you want more science-backed nutrition content like this. And if you're serious about your health, click that video right there. It's the perfect next step after this one. I'll see you in the next video.